7 is that one officially a loss of 1. From the gun, Huntley. And he coughed it up. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Year coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. From the gun, Huntley. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Need to get up and set in a hurry. To throw again on 2nd down. Shermer. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Winston. They'll roll him out right. And Winston lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
I'm the best in the game. I'm the best in the game.
And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Now Fitzpatrick hit. It's out. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. He's at the 50. The 30.
They ain't ready for
10.
us.
And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. We know this defense has some playmakers. We saw it right there. Well, really, we've seen it the whole game.
Isn't it nice to see that on the opposite side of the ball? Respect, my man, respect. The defensive guys are outscoring their opposing offense.
Yeah, they're outscoring him indeed with that. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
On first down, it's Robinson. Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get...
From the 26. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. That was J.J. Watt getting in there and getting him to the ground. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down. That's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. So the Bucs now in great shape to begin their initial possession. Leading this unit will be the big arm man out of Texas Tech. 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
And when you think of Patrick Mahomes, you start to think about all of his attributes, and you realize very quickly, you can't just put him into one box. No matter how the game proceeds, no matter what is needed, he tends to have an answer for it and plays accordingly.
Their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down and close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now. Watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 44 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to add on to their first half lead. So this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week.
They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone,
and he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Kyle Pitts, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. So this looking more and more like it is going to be a successful kickoff to... And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Koo able to connect on the... Stafford's going to try and throw for it. Flushed out right. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point blocked.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
My
goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though. 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So with a yardage on that completion, he's now right at exactly 3.
Coordinator to be not selective anymore.
Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And the Cowboys will have solid field position here as they take over at their 40. Set for this next drive.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Now they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And this is caught. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
Always enjoy a good fake, but I really enjoy it when he throws the football from punt formation. Now, you were a kicker and a punter in high school. Did you ever do that?
One time, threw to my man Tim Jones on a botched field goal attempt. Hit him as well as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Buccaneers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-6. But number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tyreek Hill, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Buccaneers get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. So I tell you what, for a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. The passing game continues to be their friend, even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles. They're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running. After the interception there, and gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. He'll buy some time. And now here is another interception. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Packers at their own 5-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open. True. So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Play action. Now it's Brady. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point.
3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. Wait a second, they declined the penalty?
I'm as puzzled as you are, partner. I don't understand how anytime you lose possession of the ball, yet you turn down a penalty that would give you possession back. Now, let's make this simple. Anyone who plays the game, 5 or 6 first downs, and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
He's got him in, complete. Down the right sideline, inside the 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill taking it goal line to goal line, 100 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, still in the first quarter, and look out, I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far. Rodgers to throw once more. And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy. 2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Now McManus for the extra point.